readies and our countdown 3, 2, 1 pills. I will say I also noticed that Watchman no longer has the hair that he is so well known for. He cut it off. I noticed that after a little bit.
That is
Um,
so wrong.
so maybe it's a reverse Samson kind of thing. I don't know.
As someone who has extremely long hair, it always makes me sad when I hear that someone's cut theirs off.
Mm, I don't know.
Looking at the,
I will say I tend to cut mine off every couple of years to donate it. So, that's not always a bad thing.
I'm guessing Locks of Love is where you most likely donated to. But looking at these boards, it looks like Arco's got a little bit of lack of red on the board right now.
Yeah, he's only got 2 blues left. He's gonna take one of them out here. He just needs a lot of yellow, especially in those columns 1 and 2. So, and then Watchma has a big old thing going on in the right side of his board. Watch him just bam, take everything out.
Competitors tonight are just begging for the game to crash and not getting it to happen.
Maybe so. Um, Watch him again, tucking under. He's been doing a lot of tucks to get some of his things going. Arco just needs this one yellow. He's going to be out at a 145.
Getting through the first level ahead of Watch Cheese is not something we get to say very often. And an interesting board for Arco starting off here. He has a lot of yellow, but he has to do a little bit of creative work to get to most of it. But it looks like it's going to be pretty good if he can get a couple blues to take off that top row. Just waiting for those blues to actually manifest themselves. Meanwhile, Watch Tease just needs his last red. He is out at a 219. He's got a 12 virus deficit. However, his top row is a little bit more diverse. He has positions to place pretty much every type of pill without creating any trouble for himself, and that could give him the opportunity to get right back into this matchup.
I was very excited to see if he was going to make that T. Um, One of his former names, Sweet Teas, is a reference to that. Um, I know he's had some issues with Twitch itself. I think he was locked out of his original account, which is why he made the second one. And I think he's been slowly trying to get everything back to the original form. But now Arco needs a lot of blue on here. He is 14 viruses ahead. A lot of it is blue that he needs. So he's getting a fair amount. I like he's setting up this drop horizontal.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Arco right now, who setting up to make certain that he has everything ready here. He just needs a couple more reds, which he's going to get very quickly. Here's one, there's the other, and he will be out at a 349. Meanwhile, Watch T still has 5 viruses to go. Shouldn't be too difficult to get rid of. It just has to take out that blue horizontally there, and then he'll have everything wide open. But this is giving Arco the opportunity to take a lot of viruses off very fast. As he's getting pretty much every pill combination he needs to make this work out pretty well early on and give himself an even bigger advantage, making a little bit of a well low in column 6, but he could use that to help get better access to red. Meanwhile, Watch Cheese is out at a 425.
And Arco is, I think, about 18 viruses ahead. Very nice combo there from Arco. Um, Still needing a lot of yellow help. That double yellow, very, very, very super helpful. Gets rid of 4 or 5 viruses all at once. So now he just needs a lot of red um, to go through and finish out this level 10. Watchma, again, building on the top of his board. He does like to do that quite a lot. Um, so, and he uses that double blue very nicely, takes everything that he needs off the board. Um, but Arco's still about 15 viruses ahead.
Yeah, I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to take those yellows out. I thought he was going to try to take them out horizontally to do de-sandwich, but the way he sets things up, that wouldn't have been possible. So he's just going to have to take this red out horizontally, and then just needs to get that last blue out of the way, and he'll be out at a 549 going into his final level. Meanwhile, Watch T's needs a fair amount of red if he's going to be able to get through this level, and red is not something that Arco is going to need, at least early on. Most of his red is in the middle part of the board. He has to get through a fair amount of yellow and blue to get to it, and he has done exactly that, giving him a fair amount now of red to get to. However, the flip side is that is now taking away all the yellow that he had.
Yeah, the only bit of yellow that Arco has available to him is garbage. So, uses some of that, the clearance of that, to get himself another combo. And I do really like his board. It is very speedrunner friendly. There's a lot of doubles going on everywhere. Watchma is out at a little bit before 6:45 into level 11, but again, Arco's just steamrolling.
Ooh.
Does misplace that blue yellow, does place it backwards. But he's at this point, he's so far ahead, I don't think it's gonna make all too much of a difference in the end.
Yeah, I thought he might try and take that out horizontally and to give him better access to the blues, but that worked out well as well. And really, all he's got left right now is that red yellow on column 8 is the only thing that's he has to work on, but he should be able to clear this out easily enough. There goes the red, there goes the yellow. Now he just needs a couple of red, or 2 exactly, and he will be done. Anytime now, Doc. That's all I had to do. I just had to ask. And he is out at a 741. And Watch Cheese is already past that, so the first match will go to Arco.
GG. Yeah, Watch Tease knows. I think he keeps an eye on everything. I don't know if he listens to commentary. If you do, hi. He's going to top out, and we will get reset and play match number 2.
That was a very fast match by Arco. His 8 to 11 best was 748, and that was less than 748, wasn't
You asked me something that is currently not on the screen. I do not remember.
it? Let me take a look here real quickly, because I can just look at the VOD here real quick. Yeah, that was a 742, so that was a PB.
Oh, very nice. So we
And
do say, if you really want to win, you do PB strats.
that's true. And we have our 3-2-1 pills, and the next one is up. And I am not a fan of columns 1 through 3 on Watchy's side, just because of the gaps and the lack of pills overall on that side. Is going to have to make him work very careful not to make a lot of drop time, which could slow him down.
But I did like the combo that he came up with in order to clear out a lot of things that was going on. There was a bit of drop time, but every once in a while drop time is necessary. It's also, it is also an opportunity, it much more in versus play than in speedrun play. Um, but it can let you just kind of catch your breath and look at what's going on in the board and say, okay, this is what I want to do.
Nice
So,
planning by Arco to take those yellows out horizontally.
and watched he's building up on the left side of his board to take those two reds out horizontally. Um, Arco, with a 3 virus lead, um, but that's not quite the whole tale. He's gonna be out at a 136. Watched he still has 3 more, and he needs blue.
And this is giving an opportunity for Arco because he's getting all the pieces he needs to just cut this board down so fast and got a 5 virus lead, but with all the combos that Arco's already got set up, and I'd say a slightly better position on the board. There are a few combo opportunities on Wachi's side, but most of them require some horizontal build-ups to do early on. It gets better as you get lower down, but early on, I'd say that Arco's board's a little bit better.
I do like what Watch Tease has been given, though, for a lot of the beginning of this level. He is able to use a lot in combos. Um, so I really do like how he has played this, how he has decided, okay, this is what I want to do with this board. Um, cannot take those yellows horizontally like he wanted to, but does get rid of everything. So there's not a whole lot of garbage on the board. So he's brought this back to a tie.
Yeah, Arco made a little bit of a misplay early on in columns 1 and 2, reversed a pill that took him a good 10 seconds or so to clean up, and that gave Watch Cheese the opportunity to get back in this. But it's still a beautiful drop horizontal that Arco just did, and he's retaken lead, though it is just a few viruses. This double red will help him quite a bit. But this is going to be a little bit unfortunate because there's really no way to take those two out at the same time unless he lucks out here with a double red. Is he waiting for double red? Looks like he was, but he's not going to. We'll just take him out the old-fashioned way. He is out at a 336, and the viruses that Watch Cheese has in column 8 is definitely going to take a little bit of time to clear up because now he just has to get some blue, and looks like the doctor's going to be very nice and give him the blues that he needs all in a row there. He is out at a 356.
Yeah, Arco has been taking a lot of things out in doubles and everything like that. His RNG's been really nice to him recently. Um, this little double blue blitz, very, very helpful for him. Um, Probably the rarest blitz that we see is the double blue blitz. It is followed always by a red blue. Um, so for those keeping track at home, that's how you want to play that. He does have an 11 virus lead.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty decent right now. He does need a fair amount of blue at this particular point in order to get through this. He doesn't really need any yellow. Red blues would be really nice for him right about now. And there's one, but it looks like the doc is pretty insistent in giving him some yellows, and that's giving Watch Tease, who needs, again, also needs mostly red blue, a chance to even this out. It's only a 2 virus difference right now, and I would say that nice combo there by Arco to take a few of these off. It's going to be a very close one going into level 11.
Very nice prioritization from Watch Tees in order to get some of those combos that he wanted out of the way. Oh, very nice. He does have some drop time with this yellow. Arco is going to be into level 11 first, but Watch Tees is not far behind. He just needs some blues.
Yeah, there's double blue to help him out. He is out at a 555. Well, that's a fake phone number. Let's just ignore that. Uh, but it does give an 8 virus lead to Arco, and with how Arco has been playing this one, that's going to be pretty hard to make up. It is an only 8 virus difference. When you got pretty much all the pills going the way you want, like Arco has, it is very difficult to make a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Watch Cheese does need a lot of yellow help on the top of his board. There's a lot going on. Very scary for a second. But a lot of our top players, they know how to manipulate the game. When you see a pill like that, when you have a situation like that, um, as long as there is space for it, you can flip the top of the pill outside of the pill bottle and it will just kind of disappear. So Watch Tease did take that into account, did work very well with that. I like what he's setting up here with his yellows. There they go. It is 12-12 right now.
Yeah, it is a very close window. Arco is setting himself up for a nice horizontal over here if he can get a couple reds. And that'll take out those ones right there. It's only 5 viruses to go. Now make that 4, as everything is open and clear for Arco at this particular point. He just needs...
Just needs... Watchma's out at a 746.
Wow. And Arco is not going to be out by that much behind. He's going to be out at a 756. But with that, we're going to have a decider.
Oh, you could see on Watchman's face, on Watch Tease's face, you could see the relief. And thank you, Monthly Tetris 2, for the raid. We do appreciate our puzzle game brethren. And I know some people in the community will be out for the Classic Tetris World Championship next month in Pasadena. So we hope to see some of you guys there. And then if you guys want to come to our in-person World Championship, that will be in November in Columbus, Ohio at the Torg Gaming Expo. Soon, Kingsman. The next cosplay will be soon. I just didn't feel like doing it today.
Yeah, we were talking about Stone Cold potentially for one, because he had a couple 316s during this. But we do have, should focus on the match. Got 3-2-1 pills and very even match so far. Both of them, every time one takes off a virus, the other one takes off one at the same time. It's been a nice back and forth so far.
Watch Tease not really needing yellow at all. Even now. He just has the one virus exposed. So, but he is setting up very, very nicely. Watch this. Drop T. Bam.
I was about to say that what Arco really needs is a whole bunch of blue, and he needs it yesterday. And then he ended up getting a blue blitz that ended more or less exactly when he needed it to end. And we managed to take the lead here, just needing 7 more viruses. But the way he's got everything set up, it's only like 3 more pills. And there's another double blue. That followed by another one. And he is out at a 118. That is a very fast time for level 8.
Yeah, that's... We expect that on level 6. So getting that on level 8 is quite a good feat. I like what Watch Tease did right there. With the flip, he was able to get rid of an entire pill much earlier than normal. He's going to be out at a 145. Still a very, very good time for this level.
Yeah, but that puts him about 20 to 25 seconds behind, which would say exactly how good Arco's first match is. And again, Arco is getting the doubles and Pill has exactly in the order he needs them. That's keeping him ahead. But watch this combo here by Watch Tease. That was impressive.
Nice, nice, nice. You know, you can tell when somebody is a veteran. They pull off pro moves like that. They look at the next box. They see what's coming. They look further down on the board. You get all of those with this, and it's just great to see. And it's great to see newer players as well with the same mindset. They're learning from the best. So very nice fat log there from Arco. Fat logs in the chat if you have them. He's down to to 3, really 2, because you have the paired yellows. He just has the 1 red. He's out at a 302.
Meanwhile,
And
over on Watch Teaser's side, did you see that 3 vertical lines he took it out at the same time?
exactly, you know, that is the kind of high level play that we are used to seeing from these players. And he's going to be in to level 10 as well.
I don't even know how you pull off a move like he just did. I'm still stunned by that, but it's being a very close back and forth. I do see this being a bit of an advantage for Watch Tizo due to that lack of red that Arco has right now. In fact, he needs a whole army of blue, and that's never a good thing to have to worry about.
Mhm. Exactly. Watch tees with, yes, that's he's going to do the horizontal for those blues and a swim for another clear. A swim is that kind of flippy move. Um it is easier to pull off on medium speed than it is high speed, but we still have many players who can pull it off on high speed. Um but there are some people who specifically play medium speed for that reason. Um Watch T's needing a lot of red and Arco needing a lot of blue. Very nice combo there from Arco.
Yeah, that was a nice bunch of pills move there. And at this particular point, it is just blue now that he needs. Just 2 more blue pieces. There's one, there's the other. And he is going to be out first at a 452 going into the final level of the final matches. Maybe I shouldn't say final level. You never know what could happen in this one. As Watch Tease is just really having to struggle to get these final reds.
Yeah, RNG not being very cooperative with Watch T's. You can see the little tower. He built up further than I like to go, but he does play faster than I do, as you could tell in round 1.
But that does give Arco a 20 virus advantage, which, while not insurmountable, is going to be fairly difficult, particularly if Arco can get the reds that he needs to clear out this top row.
Well, and Watch T's, as we can see, needs just all of the red in the world and is getting a lot of yellow. So that's always fun.
But
Um,
that yellow is going to be what Arco's going to need shortly because unfortunately his board, ooh, I think that was a bit of a misplay there. His board was pretty much all reds followed by all yellows in the middle and almost all blues at the bottom, which is a very unique. I don't think I've seen that before on a
oh,
board. Have you?
yeah. I don't think so, and I don't like it. Um, I don't like the amount of blues that are left, and to be honest, I don't like that there is just no red, given how much RNG likes to just give red.
That was an insane group of blues he took off. So he just needs one more red, and we have another big upset as Arco defeats Watch Tease to move on to the semifinals.